listening to the What's Up Falcons podcast, Summer Camp Edition. It's time to get to work with Rock, Hoop, Q, Aries Falcon, and keeping it sexy, LG.
What's up and welcome to the What's Up Falcons podcast, Summer Camp Edition, y'all. Yeah, that's right. We're back in summer camp. And, even with the COVID can't put the team down. They're still trying to get out there and stay COVID free and wear the mask. But I guess the show must go on, just like our show. So this week, I am joined with my boy, Q in the house. What's going on, Q?
Can you guys hear me all right? I'm wearing 2 COVID masks, gloves, and a condom.
Whoa. You're a little muffled.
Okay. I'll take off a mask.
All right. And also here at Summer Camp, we have the one and only, who's actually on location, is Hoop in the house. What's going on, Hoop?
Live from Flowery Branch, watching AJ Terrell pull these one-handed interceptions.
Indeed, man. AJ is the man. He's starting to really show some potential for us. I assume so. So we'll talk about that a little later. And we're also joined all the way on the West Coast by the guy who I accidentally woke up this morning because he's a hardworking man, and I kind of sent a text and I kept him up, so he's gonna be a little grumpy, but he still is here. It's the one and only Mr. Aries Falcon. What's going on, Aries?
I just hope AJ Terrell's rookie year is a lot better than Isaiah Oliver was.
I hope so too.
That's it.
I just hope the Buccaneers don't beat the Falcons twice this season.
Oh yeah.
That's not gonna happen, so you ain't gonna worry about that. I want a crisp, clean $100 bill. No folds in it. Crisp and clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give the fans what they want now.
And we're referring to that all-in challenge. If you listened to last week's show, and Q and Aries have like a all-in challenge on if the Falcons can sweep or not sweep against the Bucks. So, tell me if this is right. If Tampa does split with Atlanta, Q pays Aries $100, right?
That's what I heard the last time.
If they doesn't, if they don't,
it was 50. No, I want the $100 for the sweep. That was the main of my bet.
All right.
If he gets the sweep, I pay $100. If they split, I get $50.
Okay.
And if Tampa runs the table, we get green eggs and ham, baby.
Is it just Tampa, or is it Tampa and the Panthers?
No, it was just one team.
Tampa. We were just talking about Tampa.
Okay.
He said Brady couldn't do it. I said Brady can do it. And I saw NFL Network this morning at the gym, and they were showing training camp for the Buccaneers, and they look really good. Mike Evans and all, and they were looking good, man.
Yeah, but by any chance were they showing that front line at all? No? Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, but I did see a picture of Gronk right before I started the show, and he's looking like a beast.
Oh, you put that weight back on? He's looking a little skinny doing all that damn partying.
Yeah. Well, he's built a lot of muscle and cut, man. They just had a picture of him online, so
okay.
I still don't, buy it, but
I don't know if Brady's gonna make it till they play the Falcons.
Why? What's up?
He is 43 years old.
He's talking about the front line again.
Yeah, he could get hit at any time. So
That's true.
Get knocked out of the game.
Has anyone ever looked up Jameis Winston's record against the Falcons?
Mm-mm.
Jameis Winston is, if I'm sure, he's beaten us twice.
I thought it was more than that, man. I guarantee
I thought it was more than that. I thought his first year he beat us twice.
No, because the last 2 years we swept them. The year before that we split.
I thought we split last season with him.
We split last season. Okay, so we split last
season.
And I know we swept him the year before that.
And his rookie year, he swept us, I'm pretty sure, I think.
No, we split.
No, because he had a 3rd and 19 run that I'll never forget. 3rd and 19, he scrambled for 21 yards.
Oh, gosh.
And he won the game.
Anyway, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Gotta eat them W's.
Gotta eat it.
Gotta eat them.
All right, and we want to welcome everybody to our summer camp edition. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter if you have any questions or comments or whatever. And don't forget to check us out on Armchair All-American. We're exclusively with them. So, all right, man. So let's go ahead and get this summer camp edition going. And let's talk about what's been having the Falcons fan base in a little bit of a buzz lately. And that's the birds are out there at camp, and you can kind of hear them in the background there with Hoop. And sounds like Smitty trying to get his job back. That ship is still, my friend. But anyway, all right. So the Falcons also the other day put out, maybe it was a few days ago, they put out some clips, and AJ Terrell, our first draft pick, is looking pretty, pretty good so far, man. He's looking promising. I mean, we still know it's just training camp, but they put out some footage of him going up against the likes of Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, and he did pretty well. Did you fellas check out that?
I'm going to say that was business management. They were trying to calm everybody down. Business management. They put together a couple highlights where maybe Matt was off target.
So Matt threw a pick on purpose? Okay.
Well,
I mean, Matt gets those picks broke right twice a day.
That's what you're saying, though, right? Matt threw a pick on purpose.
No. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So Q, you're just thinking it was not buying it?
Not buying it. They just put something out there because everyone's been complaining. I think that was just their way of just trying to satisfy everybody and saying, "Oh, look, he's doing all right." We'll see. We'll see week one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I mean, Aries,
that's all I'm saying. We'll see week one.
I hear you, but we're not getting overly excited about it, but it is, promising because everyone was, questioning the pick. But some people who knew him and watched him play before said that, he's a lot better than that, and don't hold that LSU thing against him. And him, even though Matt kind of overthrew that ball, did you see how AJ got up there though, man? He was almost flying.
It was an athletic play, man. Just like Q said, we probably missed the clip where he got burnt like 5 times by Calvin Ridley before that practice, but it's a good sign. I'm not, NFL defensive back, that's like the hardest position to adapt to. So we're going to see some highs, we're going to see some lows. Hopefully it settles out and he becomes a good pick for us.
Were you going to say, Aries?
I was going to say, the ball wasn't really overthrown. Had Ridley still been on route and not failed, he'd have caught it in stride. So normally against a smaller DB or a slower DB, that's a touchdown. So,
right.
Just saying.
All right. Hey, like we saying, like Q and like Hoop just said, he could have been getting burned all day, and that was just a good one, and they put it out, to satisfy the fans. But hey, from what we did see of it, his abilities, look pretty impressive, don't you think?
Yeah, no, it's a hell of a play.
And you can kind of see why they kind of picked him up because you got guys like Mike Evans, and Mike is definitely a guy that can get up there and reach to get those high balls like that. So we didn't really have anybody outside of Julio, but I thought he was I kind of see why they picked him. And
Isaiah Oliver too. He's tall and long too.
Hey, if that young kid gets to check Julio all day during camp, that'll be the damn school of hard knocks for his ass. So hopefully he can learn something.
Well, he did got one against Julio as well. All I can say is he's like you said, he could be kind of like Grady Jarrett. When we first got Grady Jarrett, no one really talked about him that much. Didn't know a whole lot about him. So what?
I did.
Well, besides Aries.
I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I follow the draft. I follow players, so
right.
But nobody remembers that AJ used to guard Calvin Ridley too, so he kind of knows his mannerisms. Just saying.
That's true. But what about Julio though?
Yeah, Julio's a different breed.
I know, but I mean, AJ, I sent that second video.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little outright over the middle, so.
Right.
He jumped the route and got his hand on it.
So, but that seems promising though, like maybe not this coming season, but, as developing like Grady did, we didn't hear a whole lot about Grady first 2 seasons, but, did he stepped his game up? Now he's definitely paid. Or just, flower in the rough or whatever.
I'll tell you what, Lights is on this first round pick. He ain't gonna be able to fly under the radar like Grady Jarrett. I'll tell you that right now. We're just gonna be looking at him.
That's true. That's a good point. Ooh, definitely. But all right. Well, so anybody? I mean, I'm impressed with it so far, but I'm not like, it was a good showing, I thought.
It's good. Not giving him the Pro Bowl now yet, but
oh no,
we'll work it.
Gives me a little more promise about the pick. And Q, you holding steady on your analysis of him.
Wait till week 1.
Now we're gonna jump on that other clip you sent of the guy that I've been trying to, bring positive vibes to. I keep getting shot down on this damn podcast about.
Go ahead, go ahead and start it up. I can't. It was
TJ, man, TG the GOAT. Todd Gurley.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, Todd Gurley's looking pretty good out there, man. Definitely. And
what we say, 1,000 yards. What was my thing? And I'm not reading. I ain't reading no damn book or nothing. But I think 1,000 yards. Y'all didn't think he's gonna get.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
There we go.
Well, he's looking impressive to me, and I think from what I saw in that clip, and they're kind of focusing this whole season around him, as especially in marketing wise.
Now, are we talking 1,000 yards all purpose or just on the ground?
I was saying on the ground, but from what numbers y'all threw at me, y'all were talking 500 yards, so I might as well just do all purpose.
Well, I mean, he'll get his yards through the air. I'm just saying on the ground.
Y'all would call him a third down back and all that. I'm just saying the disrespect was real.
Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They'll run him on first. You know what I'm saying? First and third, but he's not going to be all 3 downs. He ain't going to be all 3 downs.
Well, there ain't too many backseat days. It's all 3, so I get that. I get it.
You got those young rookies.
Well, from what y'all said, he ain't no young rookie.
He's not. He's a compliment player.
Okay. All right. I hear all what you're saying.
Right.
Offense isn't going to run through Todd Gurley, but it's going to run with him.
I mean, we got we're pass first.
We're definitely pass first. But I still hold tight with Todd. He's looking promising, definitely, and I think he will. I mean, I'm sticking with my first predictions about the touchdowns, but I'm starting to change it up a little bit, just based off the closer we get.
What were you saying about his touchdowns?
I think I picked. What did I pick? 7 or 8 or something like that.
Oh man, yeah. Come on. What are we talking about here?
We all were low except for you, but you were the only one that was the double digits.
Come on, man.
But it's training camp, though. Everybody looks good in training camp. No pressure. You're not going to get that monster hit. Not going to get crushed.
Well, we really ain't going to see the game one. We got no preseason games. I got that reiterated on the Hard Knocks episode. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I can see nothing.
No preseason, man. It's from camp to prime time. But I don't know, man. I mean, training camp is still early. Like you said, they're still trying to work around practicing with mask, without mask, trying not to get too close. Everyone, we're hoping for the best with everybody, and of course they're gonna show that as well as they can. But hey, that's all we have to go by. So
yeah,
it is what it is. All right, Hoop, anything else that you may have heard is happening in training camp that we can talk about?
That is about all. I'm trying to think. No crazy injuries, thank God. Because I already saw Gerald McCoy already got hurt and released by the Cowboys today. So I don't want any of that stuff happening over here.
Right.
So everybody's healthy so far.
Oh, the other thing is,
did you guys see Dez Bryant with the Ravens trying out for the Ravens?
No, what happened?
He's getting a shot with the Ravens, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
How many trials his brother gonna have? Somebody give him something.
Yeah, somebody give him a job.
Uh-oh. You didn't hear him blowing a goddamn whistle?
Yeah, that guy's going OD, man.
It's all good, man.
What is going on?
Hey, man, they're training, man.
Wasn't your son cute?
Thank goodness.
Oh, another update I heard about when the regular season starts, man. Especially for us, it's not the entire NFL, but we will not have fans in games at the start of the season. Maybe like at least the first month. But DQ says that may change after October, depending on, Corona.
But it sounds like some teams will, is what I was trying to... I didn't really understand that.
Yeah, some teams are. I saw a stat today on ESPN. They were showing the teams that are allowing some fans to show up, and then the teams that are... And there are teams that are not, and the Falcons were some of the teams that weren't. And then DQ kind of talked about it a little bit. He said opening.
He still got his noise machine from 5 years ago, right? You got that crowd noise machine.
Exactly.
Somewhere in the back.
Side note, my best friend will be doing audio for the home games, and that's part of his gig. They'll have to pump in the noise, the sounds.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that should be interesting, man. But this time they're doing it the right way.
Come on, son. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Hey-oh, when you're listening to...
How embarrassing.
I know. We won't lose a draft pick this time. All right, can you listen?
He's not pumping in booze.
That would be nice.
Pumping in
That would be nice, my friend. All right, I think that's all I have as far as just, what's happening right now with training camp. I think today they had a good... I think they did full pads today. I haven't seen any updates about it, but I did get a little notification on Twitter that they did.
Most of the teams were watching NFL Network. Most of the teams were full pass today.
Yeah. But I got to admit, though, on those clips of AJ with Julio, did y'all check the uniforms, man? Y'all filling the uniforms now?
I saw him. I like it.
I've already got my black and white jersey being brought in, so I'm good.
The Todd Gurley one? Cool.
Nah, bruh.
The Matt Ryan one? Cool.
I don't buy free agent jerseys because there's no telling when they'll go or stay. So
now, okay, I can agree with you on that.
Yeah,
now,
1 year deal.
Only
You're
by
a smart
draft
man
picks.
for that. I can agree.
Only by draft picks, and it's got to be the top draft picks.
Right.
Okay, right.
Yeah. I got the Ash to the League jersey hanging in my closet.
So you have AJ's jersey, Aries?
Do I have AJ's jersey? No. I got a Dion and a Julio.
I mean, the one that's coming in. Oh, no, those are the ones you have coming in, Dion and Julio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dion and Julio.
My Julio's already here, so I love it. It's nice.
I ordered mine like the day they freaking released, I still ain't received. I got an email saying it won't be here until September.
Well,
You serious?
Yep.
They had COVID in China. They couldn't make them.
Man, you know much shit I've been getting from China on Amazon.
same here. But no,
Shit you don't even order nowadays.
no, Aries, I know what you're saying, man. Because when I did a podcast with, I forgot the name of that podcast that I did, but the host, she just gotten her jersey, and I'm like, how'd you get yours before mine? Because I ordered mine like you when they first came out, but I got mine like 2 weeks after that. But I think because of how far you live, I don't know if they're making them here or in China, but I don't know. It's no rhyme or reason on how they're showing up, but people are getting them at staggered times. But anyway, Julio's was tight, man. I like it looked good in it, man, and I like he had on the red gloves and stuff with the red cleats. I think that's going to be a good look.
Where are you
I
guys
like
gonna
it.
wear these said jerseys to?
Do what?
These said jerseys you're speaking of. Where are you wearing them to?
Well, whatever I watched the game, man.
I'm wearing it to the grocery store. I'm wearing it on my day off. I'm wearing it to the liquor store. Don't matter.
I'm wearing them while I'm having sex, man. It doesn't matter.
I don't know about that.
Oh man.
I ain't
Gotta keep it clean. Gotta keep it clean.
Right, that part.
Rise up. All right.
Boy, y'all.
Rock pushing 50. You know you need help rising up now.
I don't think so, sir. But all right, yeah, man, I love my jersey, and yeah, I like it a whole lot. I got the black one as well, but they were rocking all of them on so far when they were practicing, man. Even the gradient
I've got
one.
one black, one white. I've got one black, one white.
I might get the white one as well.
The white one are clean.
Yeah,
Like the all white Julio is gonna be really nice.
yeah. I might have to get the white one too. I'm not going to get the gradient one, but I definitely might. If I get a second one, get the white one.
Yeah, I'm looking to get two more. I want Grady Jarrett and I don't know about Keanu Neal.
Right.
yet.
That's why I'm the same reason, man. I'm like, I don't know who to get because I can't trust it.
Well,
You don't think Neil gonna stay?
Grady
healthy?
Jarrett ain't going nowhere. Julio ain't going nowhere. Matt's not going anywhere. Dion's not going anywhere. So
I hear that. I might get
Wear
Matt.
that Julio one when you read Good Eggs and Ham. I think that'd be good. A good fit.
I don't know where that green egg ham is coming from. Like, I seriously don't.
He does not like them Sam I am. He doesn't like green eggs and ham.
All right, you're listening to the What's Up Falcons podcast. All right, folks.
I'm not dyslexic. I can't.
You can read.
Sure.
Q.
Sure you're not.
I am dyslexic, so.
Me too.
Y'all serious?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic myself.
Me
That's why I
too.
wear glasses when I drive. I can't see. I don't have that vision to be able to tell when people are turning left in front of you. That's one of the components of dyslexia that has nothing to do with math and numbers and anything else.
And you shouldn't be driving. You need a chauffeur.
And sometimes I constantly transpose numbers, man. Especially in letters, if I'm doing stuff that's really like detailed like that, and I got to do a lot of it. Oh, you can count on me messing it up.
I think I got ADD.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Ain't diagnosed, but if I'm in church, man, after the first 15 minutes, bro, I'm in La La Land. I'm not.
Dude, that's
on it.
called
Oh,
ADHD.
man.
Yeah.
That's ADHD.
That's
Oh,
everybody.
okay. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disrespect to the.
If that's what you're basing it on, then I have it too.
We'll be in church. The first couple minutes, like, praise the Lord. The next 5 minutes, you'll be like, man, that girl got a big booty.
Hey, man, I'm everywhere with it, bro.
Yeah. I feel you. Amen.
I should have known you were up to no good going to the house of the Lord, Q. Should have known.
Oh, yes.
A little bit of laying on the
yes.
hands.
Reverend Lonnie Luster.
A little bit of Reverend Lonnie Love.
All right, let's move along before we get struck down.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about some veteran players, man. This guy keeps coming up, and it's going to be a topic with us all because your boy Takk McKinley is at it again. He was on Instagram. I think his Instagram's off now, but I think he switched from Twitter to Instagram. And then I will say this: Takk's really been working out. He's cut. He's looking good. But his little post that no one believes in him. Do any of you guys see that post or hear about it?
I feel like a cat like that needs football. He needs that structure. Like that all this off, no training camp. Man, that brother needs that structure, bro.
That's the truth, though.
Yeah, he needs football army.
Everybody has talked about him. I mean, if I was him, I would think so too.
It's the truth, but why do you have to remind people about it? Have your own confidence. Believe me.
He wants people to eat their words once he balls out this year. That's why.
Well, we want him to do it.
If he doesn't ball out this year,
Yeah.
Say what?
I'll be the first one to tell you, we don't need another Takk on this team. Anybody that holds their grandma's picture at... I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave the grandma alone. Rest in peace.
He gonna live that down.
I know, right?
Oh, hell no, I ain't gonna live that down.
But Aries, you gotta admit, I'm not gonna get into a whole thing about Takk, but he brought all this on himself.
All I need is 8 sacks, bro. That's it, bro. I need 8.
Right.
I ain't asked for 12. Just give me 8.
You sound crazy asking for 8 from that dude, but okay.
Hey, ain't this a contract year? Don't he need to extend after this year?
He does.
Getting that backfield.
Yeah.
If he don't think people believe in him, including the Falcons, then prove them wrong, man. Just go into your total shutdown mode, and all your focus is on your job and do your job. No shenanigans.
I feel like this is deja vu. Then when you go through this with Vic Beasley, he was out there wanting people to believe him, and he was going to do this and do that. And what did he do? He failed his physical. That's what he did.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Something go down with Vic?
Yeah, we're going to that clown next.
Okay.
But yeah, just wrap it up on Takk. I mean, I wish him well. I hope he does ball out. I think if he does ball out still, I don't know if it's enough for him to continue on this team because Takk has the abilities, but I think he has to get that mental straight, man. And once he gets that mental straight, he's going to be a monster.
I'm still me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I get exactly what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I am who I am. I'm not out at the clubs partying. I'm not in no fucking strip clubs. I'm not doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? I come to work every day. I train. I work. I go home, watch film, play Call of Duty, play 2K, wake up, do it again. You know what I'm saying? So I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, out there doing, as you want to say, stupid stuff. You feel me?
That's just my opinion.
I'm hoping so.
Yep. I know Aries is too, so
No comment.
I thought Aries had ordered his jersey too. I was just wondering.
You didn't order
I already
texture.
have texture.
Oh, you do? Oh, yes, right, because you're supposed to burn it. If
What?
he said it. You said
Wait. I need to hear this again.
If he didn't get, I think, what was it, 10 sacks or whatever Aries said he was going to.
Yeah. Oh, man, that thing's going to be burnt.
All I can say is pass a lot of fluid.
Y'all heard about Takk's new jersey?
What is it?
It's got his number on the back and his grandma picture on the front.
Wow. All right.
I thought you were going to leave him alone about that.
That was 5 minutes ago.
All right. We're gonna leave Tack alone, and hopefully Tack will. What the?
We're gonna leave Tack Grandma alone. We're gonna keep messing with Tack all year long.
Hold on, fellas. I'm hearing shots. I'm hoping it's fireworks.
So there ain't no shots around here. I'm in Woodstock, bro.
I just wanted to make sure.
Got shots at my house, but they're the kind you swallow.
I mean,
Oh God, you on zone 4, ain't you?
I think it's fireworks. It was a lot, so. But I'm just saying that because I'm standing by a window, so.
Oh Lord, duck.
I know, right? Hit the flow.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
See something, report something.
Exactly. I cast. All right, the second Falcons player, or veteran, or former player, is Mr. Vic Beasley, who's no longer on this team, but he still finds a reason for people to still talk about him. And long story short, basically, Vic didn't report to the Texans training camp, I think, for 2 days. And they didn't know where he was.
The Texans or the Titans? Where's he at?
The Titans, my bad. He had a Titans training camp, man. So, and I think he got fined like over $500,000 for not reporting. But
get to the good part.
well, he did eventually report, but he failed his physical, and they put him on a non-football injury list, which I don't know what the hell that means. What does that
So
mean?
in other words, he's just trying to get about the league. He just
That's the list where you might get cut when they slim down that roster.
Yeah, I mean,
hate to see it, man.
I know, man, but I will. There's been a recent update with that he has been spotted and he is in training camp, and they said he's working hard and he's trying to work hard at it. You know, but I ain't buying it.
I'm not buying it. If he couldn't do his job, well, and now all of a sudden his back is man. These dudes are silly, man.
Yeah. And I was listening to, there's this podcast called the Home Run Throwback Podcast, and it's a Titans podcast. He's with the Titans. And I looked at it because they were talking about Vic Beasley. I'm like, it's interesting to see what they have to say about this. And they're pretty much like, pretty much how we were. They're like, what's up with this dude? And is he not motivated? We knew he had issues in Atlanta, but, that sounds like, he's doing the same thing here. So they're like, this could be the end of his career if he doesn't get motivated with the Titans.
It's weird that the Titans picked him up too, because the Titans made a decent little run last year. So it just seems weird for a team like the Titans that made a decent run to go mess with a dude like him. Maybe they saw something in him that we didn't see here.
Let's be real. He's physically fit. He has
right.
He has the thing. He's the perfect specimen for a defensive player. So why not take a chance on him? Why not?
I agree with Terry.
To come off the bench. He's not going to start.
Oh, to come off the bench. Okay, yeah. To come off the bench.
He's not going to start. Yeah, he's not going to start. He's going to come off the bench.
Well, I thought they were trying to do something where he was starting, and that didn't really make sense to me, to a team like Tennessee that is really probably, they're probably not going to get past Kansas City, but, they might make a run.
Well, they said
their defense needed a little help.
Yeah, that's what they were saying on the podcast, that, they did need some help with their defensive ends as well, so that's why they kind of took a chance on him. It was a 1-year deal.
I'll holler.
All right, Hoop.
Peace.
But they took a chance on him, man. But that's a shame, man. This dude still needs to be motivated. So I think Vic is done.
He doesn't have the football in him.
No, and that's a shame. It's not just us talking about it. Now he has a whole nother fan base saying the exact same thing we were.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh yeah, I've told you guys before. That's my favorite thing to do, is go listen to the other talk shows and other markets and see what they're saying about stuff.
Yeah, and
but if DQ can motivate this guy, who could? Not only is he playing for DQ, who seems like he's a good motivator, but then also, last season we thought DQ's job was on the line. Like it was make or break, and he still didn't do anything. So if you can't get up and fight for your coach and fight for a good motivator, who can you fight for?
Well, it seems like the only person that could motivate him was Dwight Freeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's even playing anymore, right?
Oh, probably not.
No. I think he played it another after he left us. He went to Seattle, I believe, and then that was it.
So I think Vic's next stop is right back to where's he from? Dalton, somewhere in North Georgia.
Yeah, I guess
Is he
can
from
go
Georgia?
Yeah, he's from Georgia. He grew up a Falcons fan.
Yeah. Q. He's from Dalton or Adairsville.
Where did he go to school?
College?
Yeah,
Clemson.
Went to Clemson.
that's what I thought.
He was in this with the same group as Grady Jarrett, right?
Yep.
Well, that's what I thought. I just didn't know he was such a big Falcons fan or a big homer. I didn't know he was a homeboy.
Oh yeah.
Usually a lot of these home guys try to stay at home if they can.
Well, he didn't want to leave.
Well, good, because we don't want him at Georgia.
But yeah, we talked about it before. Aries definitely had a good response to that. About when he was at Clemson, he had everybody around him to make him excel and to help him out. But that's why I guess Dwight Freeney it worked with him. But when he's on his own, he just can't get right.
Nope.
It's a shame. It's another bad bust.
Yep. Bad bust. And
we can't get it right at that defensive end, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a hard position, I guess, to get right. But we'll keep trying. Hopefully, Fowler. Well, we picked our draft pick. Hopefully, that'll help along with Fowler. So,
draft pick was a defensive end. I'm sorry, a defensive tackle.
That's right.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah, tackle from Auburn.
So we picked up off of free agency Fowler, right?
Yeah. Fowler was a free agent, which is going to be good.
But he's supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, Fowler is good. I'm excited to see him out there showing all the young Brooks Williams,
right?
How to do it. So that'll be interesting.
So let me ask you this, Aries. You just made a good point. Suppose Fowler gets here and he's a bust. Is it Fowler or is it the system? Because at some point you got to start looking at the system, because we've had so many defensive ends come through here like crazy.
I don't know if Fowler's a bust. I mean, but what would you consider a bust?
Anything. If he doesn't get anything more than like 3 sacks.
Say he comes in and now people know how good he is, so the double team is on him more, and then Grady comes out there and gets 10, 12 sacks on the year.
Oh no, I can respect that. I can respect drawing that double team. Yeah, we've seen that before. I can respect that.
So, but you don't see that same problem with Takk, because he gets to double team a whole lot.
Yeah, I think Takk just immensely there.
Oh, okay. So now, so that's it. That's what I'm saying. What do you consider a bust? Because the same thing happened to Takk. He drew the double team. Grady got in. The only problem was Vic wasn't doing his job, and that's why he was cut. Vic wasn't getting to the quarterback. When Takk had the double team, Vic was not getting to his point. But that's why Grady Jarrett was so good, because he was getting in those holes a whole lot better because of Takk was there.
I'll give you that. Let's wait and see. I'll give you that one though.
Yep. And also, not besides Tack's ability, but the nagging injury is an issue. The shoulder, I think that's an issue for him.
I mean, he had a what was it? It was first year here. He had a torn rotator cuff, and he still got 4-6 sacks that year.
Yeah, he did.
So I mean, the talent is there.
Oh yeah, not denying the talent at all. It's the mental focus, and was 3 shoulder injuries. I think that's.
But it's also knowing that you're going to be double teamed, and there are some guys out there that can still produce even when they're double teamed. You know, it's the game planning, it's the focus. I don't know if he was all with it. I don't know, man. I don't want to down the guy. He may not know. You know, everybody knows that little thing on TMZ with him, but I don't know, man. I'm thinking knucklehead, but who knows? I'm probably wrong.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm just thinking because that's why my expectations of Takk is a lot higher this year because of all the help they brought in to basically help him out on the field with drafting that defensive tackle, which I heard that they might move to defensive end just for different schemes, move Takk inside and him on the outside. Just to run different kind of schemes. Mm-hmm. Looks like he should be a lot better this year.
I mean, I think he'll definitely be better, but will he be good enough? I guess is kind of the question.
If he's a bust this year, are you over him, or you still got faith in him? Is this his make or break year?
Well, because I watch the game a lot different than you do. So if what I see, I consider him a bust, then then I'll be over it. But I mean, I don't think he will.
All right.
I think at the least he'll help out the other team get through hold because he's gonna draw that double team again. See, but then you have Fowler, Grady. He was in Luakon and I forgot that rookie's name again, but the defensive tackle, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I hope so too, because if not, Aries, light him up, burn.
Now, first of all, I will say that sarcastically. I wasn't really going to burn my jersey.
Oh, no. Yo, that's not what you said.
No, you gotta make a bid, and we gotta see that jersey burn.
Man. You backstepping, man. Come on, man. Everyone heard you. You said if he doesn't get it, you'll burn his jersey. All right. He ain't gonna do it. Don't be like Takk, man. Do it.
Yeah,
wow. Imagine.
It could be a fake jersey for all we know. You can get something fake and burn it.
Yeah, go pick something up at Marshall's or TJ Maxx.
Yeah, get like a Robert Alford jersey or something and burn it.
Wipe my ass with that one.
All right, guys, let's get off this guy. And you're listening to What's Up Falcons podcast. Wind it down a little bit, but I think since last we talked, we weren't sure if they were going to have a Hard Knocks this season, but apparently they were able to do it, man. And I think it's pretty cool that they still made it work and how they made it. So let's talk a little bit about the Hard Knocks. I think this year they're focusing on the Rams and the Chargers. So Q, you saw it, right?
I did.
What'd you think so far from episode 1?
Episode 1 was interesting. I was watching it knowing in my head we're not going to see a preseason, which, in Hard Knocks, you always see the preseason. Right. And then you always see the guys get cut after they don't perform in the preseason. But now, it's kind of like it's going to be really hard judging who you should cut, who you should keep without a preseason. So that was the one concern I had. Other than that, they're doing the best in COVID-19 football. It's going to be rough. It's going to be weird. It's going to be different. I saw them running drills out there where the quarterback couldn't even throw the ball to the receiver. He just, did like a pump fake and was like, "Yeah, that's where I was going."
Right.
And a lot of it was weird and hard to swallow. But But I guess it is what it is, and we got to keep these guys safe if they want to entertain us next month. So,
okay. Well, I thought it was an interesting look on how, firsthand on how they're actually doing it. How everyone's arriving, they're checking them as soon as they come in, checking their temperatures. Then they have to get the whole nose swab, and watching these big, strong guys who make a living pounding each other act like little girls when they have to get something shoved up.
As the muscular, sweaty football men get down on that line of scrimmage, there they is.
I saw that too. That kind of made me laugh. But I'm the same way when I get blood. I hate to look at the blood coming out when I get blood, so I look away. But the whole thing they're saying come the fall, this COVID thing is going to get even worse. Now you got these young guys with a lot of money, and you're saying go home and don't leave home and just come from practice. You go home, you go to practice, and that's all you do. But we've seen it with Major League Baseball. Guys going to strip clubs, guys going to pick up wings, and guys going to do stuff. I mean, if we're really going to have a season, we don't have to worry about, our favorite players sitting out because of COVID concerns. You got to put these guys in a bubble. I just don't understand how it's going to work with these guys being able to get in their cars and drive wherever they want to drive when they're done with their games. And I don't believe that most of them are going to go straight home. I believe most of them are going to do stupid stuff, like go to strip clubs and go to Hooters with semi-socialite and just do weird stuff.
I don't know, man. I mean, I would...
Hooters and semi-socialite, that sounds like an oxymoron.
Aries didn't watch the video before the show.
All right, we'll
I did.
Oh, well, let's talk about that at the end, because we definitely want to talk about that.
Okay.
But I think for things like that happening already, like with the Marlins and the other teams that are getting popped for doing stupid stuff and then coming and getting and spreading that with the team, I think that's making those guys take this seriously, man. And they also see what's happening with the NBA bubble. And the baseball. I mean, baseball's not perfect right now, but I think they're making it better. And I think they're starting to hold these guys accountable. So I think that's what it's up to. I think your fellow players have to hold each other accountable. And just based off that first episode, it seems like they were kind of doing that, don't you think?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
What about you?
I would say, yeah.
I didn't know it started.
I would say, yeah. It seemed like everybody was all in. But, everybody's all in until they get bored. And when you're bored and you got a pocket full of money, what do? You do stupid stuff. So that's the thing that just worries me.
Yeah, but, I think a lot of people are taking it a little more seriously now than they were a few months ago. And I think that includes athletes as well. I mean, of course, you're going to have one knucklehead. Like so far on Hard Knocks, they've had one person.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One person that tested positive. And you saw how down and out he was. And, they had a little group Zoom with his fellow players. And, they were trying to cheer him up. But it didn't seem like it was something that they all wanted to, go through.
Right. It's going to be interesting, man. It seems like if you do get the COVID, then, you got to, sit down for at least 10 to 14 days. So, 10 to 14 days in the NFL, if you're playing Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, whatever, that could be you missing 2 games.
Right.
So, we'll see how it plays out.
But, hey, you got to do the thing, man. And it's interesting seeing them with, who's wearing the mask. And they were telling, like, if they saw somebody saw somebody had their mask off there, he said, hey, man, put your mask back on. And it even goes for the coach. He was saying the exact same thing. He's like, I don't want to wear this, but I have to, and I want you guys to hold me accountable just like we're going to hold you guys accountable. So
I saw that, and I kind of disagree with that leadership. I think if you're the coach of a team, the last thing you want to say is, I don't want to wear this mask either. You should just be all in, be all positive all the time.
Well, I think
so you wanted him to lie to his team. Okay. I don't get you, man. I don't understand it. He was being real. I mean, when I'm at work, I tell him I hate wearing this mask, but I have to do it, so I do it.
But does your boss complain about wearing the mask?
Yeah, of course he does. When he goes into his office, he doesn't wear his mask. He only wears it when he comes out on the floor.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, see, so I mean, if he had a really problem wearing the mask, then he wouldn't be wearing it at all.
Right, and
I mean, he wears it at work because he has to. So that's just how it is.
Yeah, and and what's his name again? Is Sean what?
Sean McVay.
Yeah, Sean McVay. Yeah, man. I mean, like when they were in the big meeting room, he didn't have the mask on, but he had the face shield on, and he was far enough away. He's like, I like this a lot better because at least you guys can see my mouth moving.
Yeah, that works.
But he can't do that outside, though. Well, he can, but I think on the field he had more of the mask on because people are coming from all around.
Basically, what I was just trying to say is I think it's just not a good look when you're the head coach of the team to complain to, don't forget, these are kids, rich money millionaire kids, to complain to them about wearing the mask. You should be like, yeah, we got these masks on, everybody wear these masks, let's stay safe, let's protect each other. That's the vibe I want to feel in the room as a general manager or as an owner of a team. I don't want to hear my coach at all mention at one point that he doesn't like wearing the mask, because I'd be pissed off at him right away. I'd be like, yo, whether you like the mask or not, preach the positivity, because these kids are gonna feed off you. They're gonna go, coach don't like this bullshit ass mask. I ain't wearing this mask. Coach don't really care about the mask. Coach is kind of laid back. Matter of fact, I'm going to Hooters tonight. I'm gonna get a little wing real quick on the way home because coach is cool. Don't be cool, coach. Be hard ass coach. They said Bruce Arians. Hey, they said Bruce Arians is down there cussing Tom Brady out to the point where Tom Brady went on Twitter, was like, well, it's been a while, but I guess I'm used to it. But they said he cussed his ass out many a times already. Good. I'm like, hey, that's the coach you want, not a coach that's going to be your best friend, because we went through that with Jim Mora, and you see where that got us. Jim Mora riding around in D'Angelo Hall's Ferrari and stuff. Don't be their friends. Be their mentor. Be their boss. Be their leader. And don't ever say anything that goes against what you're trying to do. And that's just kind of the way that's kind of the way I lead and the way I do things. But people have their own styles. But I just think that comes back to bite you in the ass later when you're dealing with a bunch of kids who have money and never had it before.
I'm the same way with my son. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell it like it is. So why wouldn't he do that with his teammates? Why be the fake coach? Why be like when all the players are together and you're not around, that they're over there saying, man, he's so fake, I can't stand his ass. You know what I mean?
No. I'm saying part of the job is not being fake. Part of the job is to set an example. When you go home and you're behind closed doors, you can do what you want.
But you just said you want him to come out and tell him like, oh yeah, this mask is for this and this and that. I'm like, but no, that's just being fake. If he doesn't,
but that's
like
what the mask is for. The mask is to protect everybody.
Exactly.
It shows if everyone wears a mask, we can stop the spread of the virus.
And he's wearing it. But the fact that he's speaking his opinion about wearing it doesn't make him that much less of a coach.
I agree.
Aries, it would be like working with kids and being like, don't do drugs. I smoke weed. Weed's all right, but don't smoke drugs. Don't do drugs.
That's two different things. We're talking
about this dude is getting paid $1 million a year to lead young guys that look at him like a father figure. I think the least he could do is
lie to him.
Just set an example. Set a tone. Set a tone. If you don't set a tone, what's going to happen? You're going to have outbreaks on the team.
I don't like this mask. I don't like wearing it, but I'm wearing it because I have to. Because I'm worried about everybody's health and my own. I don't like it, but I'm doing it anyway. That's the tone he's putting out there. He's not being fake about it.
Right. I agree with that.
Okay, yeah, I get you. I feel that, but I just feel as a coach with a team that could make a possible run, it would be like the signs would just say mask mandatory, and you never talk about it. You see the signs, that's all you need to know. You don't complain, you don't do anything, you don't talk about it.
Max don't tell.
You know what it is.
Max don't tell, huh?
I'm just saying, you're dealing with children. I mean, some of these guys are kids. You saw the one kid on the episode that thought he was the jokester. Every year there's that one dude that tries to be so funny, but you saw the one dude, Rock, that was like always trying to make jokes and make laughs. You know what I'm talking about, Rock?
Yeah, from the Raiders.
Yeah, so the guy from the Raiders, but there was also one on the Charge on this season too.
He's their new DE, defensive end.
Yeah, but could you imagine if you don't give this guy any type of guidance? You just kind of throw it out there. I don't know. We can drop it. We can leave it alone. But I'm just a firm person. Like, if masks are what you have to wear, then don't complain about it. Just do it. Make it mandatory, but definitely don't complain about it in front of these kids that you're coaching.
I hear you, Q, but I don't think he was doing it like that. I just think he was relating to them as far as he knows that no one wants to do it, and especially them. But I think he was just trying to, and I don't think he was trying to be their friend. I think he was trying to relate. He's human. He's like, look, I don't like it just as much as you guys, but we got to do it.
Exactly.
And let me ask you this one question though: with the way Arthur Blank is, you think Dan Quinn is saying that at his camp?
Well, I think so. I think so.
Oh no!
I saw some footage of him out there running around with the mask at training camp, and he didn't seem totally comfortable doing it. And
Arthur has to wear one. I mean, he's old and he's
he's
a cancer survivor.
I'm talking about DQ.
Oh, DQ, yeah. DQ may not be comfortable, may not like it, but you think he's going to say anything to ever cross Arthur Blanket?
I'm sure
knowing that they need to protect Arthur out there.
I'm sure he would say the same thing as Sean McVay said. I think he would say it. He would say the exact same way. It's like, we got to do it. I don't want, I don't like wearing it, but we have to do it. And this is saving lives, and we're responsible for you guys to a degree. So let's do it. But moving on.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
But one thing I must say, Q, and I'm surprised you didn't bring it up about Sean McVay on that first episode.
That little sexy little thing in the house.
Yes, he's engaged. He's a lucky man. He's engaged, and
that's what money gets you.
He's trending up. My question is, was he trending up before the Super Bowl appearance or after?
Oh no. Man, he said he met her 6 months ago. I would be like, oh no. But nah, it sounds like they've been together for a while, man. It's good for him.
Yeah.
It's good for him. He'll make some beautiful kids, and
very good for him. But yeah, man. So I thought it was a good episode of Hard Knocks, and I'm definitely looking forward to the episode tonight. And I thought it was very cool how they addressed the whole standing or kneeling for the flag. How they had, well, I guess they were just whatever squad you were in they had their Zoom call, and they were talking about the climate and things have changed and how everyone can protest in their own way. And that one kid was like ex-military, and he was talking about that he just can't not kneel for the flag. And they kind of broke it down and explained to him what it's about, and told him that it's not, has zero to do with the military. It's about police brutality and all that. But he's like, but if you understand, that's what you want to do. But that doesn't mean that. He just wanted him to know in particular that it has zero to do with the military. Well, how'd you feel about that, Q? Because we've had our little debates on this topic.
So he basically said the same thing I said, because I come from a family. My mom was one of 9 kids. My dad's one of 11 kids, and they all were born around that time where they had to pretty much serve during Vietnam. He basically said, which I found interesting, he said, well, my family fought for the right for you to have the right to decide, or the freedom to decide whether you want to stand or kneel. So he goes, you kneel, and I'm going to stand. And he goes, that's kind of what my family fought for, and that's what I want to do. And I respected that. I was like, well, there you have it. If I was in the NFL, I would stand. out of respect to my 2 uncles that are dead and my 1 aunt that are dead fighting for the country. But would I protest in another way? Oh yeah, you goddamn right. I'd raise some hell, do something. But I would I'd stand for the national anthem out of respect for my fallen family members and all the fallen soldiers.
Yeah, I hear that, but I like the way they handle it, though. It wasn't like, no, it's about this, and no, it's about that. They said that, do it the way you want to, but how they explained to him why they were doing it, I thought they handled it pretty well. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They explained it well, and he explained his opinion well. And I thought it was perfect for what everybody needs to see.
Exactly, because at this point, man, we don't need to be fighting about that stuff. We got bigger fish to fry. And
exactly.
And Kanye West, if you listen to this podcast, which I know you do, because I'm sure you're a fan of the What's Up Falcons podcast, bruh, sit back. Stop it. Get some help. That's all I got to say to him.
Man needs a lobotomy.
He needs help.
They said he's trying to take votes away from Joe Biden, and that's kind of why he's doing that. It's not even about being president, because he knows he won't get enough ballots in enough states to even have a chance. But he's like, if I can just take enough votes away from Joe Biden, I guess he wants Trump to stay in office. But I'm like, what is Kanye West doing, man? Does he really want this guy in office? He really thinks this guy is his friend?
No, the guy has issues. We all know that. We've all seen him have his breakdown in public, so you can't really take him seriously about that until he takes his meds.
Yeah. It's a sad look, man. It's a sad look.
But, one more question about Hard Knocks. I know, Aries, you hadn't seen it yet, but definitely check it out. But you think the Hard Knocks jinx is still going to happen? And if so, which team is going to be at the bottom, the Rams or the Chargers?
Well, obviously the Chargers. They got a lot of work to do.
I don't know. The Rams lost a lot of people, too. They lost Gurley. They lost Flowers. They lost a lot of people.
Did they lose Gurley?
Well, they released him.
Right.
They lost Gurley.
There's a difference between releasing somebody and somebody leaving you. They were advertised, and I think
he was your cowbell. He was your cowbell.
During the regular season, that guy didn't show up in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, Q, I'm surprised. Well, I want to make this comment. I know we've talked about Jalen Ramsey a lot, and he's with the Rams now, and I'm starting to see what you're talking about. I never saw him off the field and his antics and just the way he handles himself, but
oh man, fruity patootie all day.
Oh, he's sweet. He's sweet.
Well, not even that, but he was just the way he was acting like a little bitch with the reporters because they asked him
when he ran off.
Yeah,
and he came back. If you're gonna run off, don't come back. Number one.
They
don't come back. Number one.
He said they begged him to come back. So
yeah, but don't come back. Number one, if you're gonna walk off, because then people lose respect for you.
Yeah,
how many times your girl gonna tell you she's gonna leave you, and she don't leave you before you start cheating on her.
And Aries, and we know you didn't see it, but they had to do like the reporters, they had to do their questions with him, and they were doing it on Zoom, and they were asking him about his contract, I think, and he said, "I don't know anything about that. You got, my manager's taking care of all that."
So their question was, "Do you want a contract done before the season starts?" That's the only question they asked him, and he said, "Well, my management's going to handle that." So another reporter said, "Well, we understand that part, but we're saying, do you want one before the season starts? Like, how do you feel? Do you want one?" And he's like, "I already answered that question. I said my management's going to handle that." And he's like, "Well, we're not talking about what people are handling. We're saying, what do you feel comfortable with?" They threw the question in like 3 different ways, like trying to say like we're asking like, what do you want? And then all of a sudden he got mad and storms off.
He got mad. I kind of understand why he got a little ticked off, but not enough to storm off like he did. He got ticked off because he was like, "I told y'all my answer, and that's my answer. You don't have to keep, asking me that because I'm going to say the same thing." But I don't see why he stormed off like a little diva and then came back and, said the same thing again.
It was all ridiculous. But when he came back, he did a whole 10-minute spiel about, I told you my answer, but you guys didn't like my answer. I'm like, dude, be a man. That question's over. Do like the president does when somebody... You saw the president last week when somebody said, do you feel bad about lying to America for 3 years? What did the president do? He said, next question.
Yeah, basically, dude, stop acting like a damn diva or a damn kid and grow up. That's their job and that's your job, man. Jesus
Man,
Christ.
my opinion, I don't even want to tell you my opinion about him.
Oh, we want to hear it, bro.
I think we all know.
All right,
No. Let's move on.
All right, we'll move on.
I got plenty of YouTube clips I can send you on this guy that'll make you just die laughing. There's something not right with this guy.
He remind me of Roll Bounce when they announced Homeboy. Sweetness.
Wow.
You remind me of RuPaul.
Yeah.
And he also...
With or without the makeup.
I didn't actually get a chance to meet him, but the same episode that we produced, that we had Vic Beasley straight out of college and Ezekiel Elliott. Jalen was in that. I think he was on that same season as well. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I just remember seeing his picture because I had to do the little graphic for it. But
Ezekiel Elliott's another one that's a fool. I saw that. I told you I saw him in Miami. I said, Zeke, what's up? I was trying to talk to him, and there was this girl he was trying to holler at, and he's running down the street after her. I'm like, you realize you're the millionaire football. You don't chase the girls. I'm like, oh, whatever, man.
So what did said girl look like?
Like a Cuban Latin type feel to her.
Oh, okay.
But still, though, he was in a full sprint to catch up.
Right. Yeah, didn't he? He's already been in trouble with, like at Mardi Gras or something, with some girls that he was grabbing her.
He's a nut. He's a nut.
All right. But yeah, Hard Knocks, man. It seems like it's going to be a good one, and we'll talk about the next episode next week, I guess, if everybody watches it.
I hope they give us more Jalen Ramsey. That's all I can say.
So I'll start watching it. So I'll probably watch it Monday. That'd probably be the best time for me to watch it.
Cool. And you had your boy on there too. They were showing him a little bit.
Who, talking about Donaldson?
Yeah, Aaron Donaldson, man. He seemed like a pretty cool guy.
A beast, man. I wouldn't mess with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel too, man. And he's real cool. Family guy, loves his family. Check out his YouTube channel, man, if you haven't checked it out. He's real cool, man. I like him.
Yeah, but he did seem a little squirrely when she was drawing blood out of his arm. She's like,
hey, man, no matter how big you are, some people just don't like blood.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I was tripping off that. You said you turn your head when they draw blood.
Yeah, I hate to see it when it pumps out and it goes into the little vial.
Man, that's my favorite part.
I'm with you, Aries. I'm with you. I can watch it all day long.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all.
I don't like it, man.
The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
To a guy who grew up on like Faces of Death and banned from TV.
I never watched that.
See, I used to watch that stuff, and it used to make me queasy and give me nightmares.
I used to love it.
That Faces of Death, that's one of those ones where the guy was giving a speech to like his country, and all of a sudden he pulls a gun out and shoots himself in the head.
Yeah. They had all kinds. I think the one that I saw on there, when they show, I get freaked out thinking about it. It's when that one indigenous tribe that a rite of passage, when you become a man, that you have to like bungee off this cliff. Did y'all see that one where sometimes they make it and sometimes they don't?
Yeah, I heard about that one. No, the one I liked is actually when the chick really gets hit by the train. Like she ragdolls. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I can't watch that. That's I like watching
gross. That's too much for me too.
Totally raggedy hand, and you just see her body go flying.
Yeah.
Or the one where the guy gets hit by the car, and then right after he gets run over, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I could watch some gruesome stuff, but that Faces of Death stuff, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I just that freaked me out.
Yeah,
I can't do it either, man.
Be interested in watching the Pain Olympics, huh?
The what?
The Pain Olympics.
No, I don't want to watch that. That name alone, I can imagine.
I can hardly watch an episode of Jackass.
I know, right?
Hey, Jackass ain't got nothing on the Pain Olympics. I tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, I'm out.
I like to sleep at night.
His dude was he picked up a bowling ball. With
Hey,
through his
hey, man. All right.
The most graphic one I saw that I couldn't watch was these Muslims thought this guy had betrayed them, and they took these small little pocket knives out and they started stabbing him to death with them. I was like, oh my goodness.
Now I did see one, how people were watching those beheading videos and all that crap. I can't do that, but I did see one, and like no one died, but like during Saddam Hussein time, like the way they treated some of their soldiers, especially if they messed up, it would make them lay down and hold their bare feet up, and they would just start beating them on the bottom of their feet. And then the guy would just freak out and then jump up and run, and he made him come back, and they just start beating him again. And like, that shit hurts. That's some excruciating pain right there.
That reminds me of my mom. When I was a kid, I used to get spankings or whippings. It was military style. So you put your hand on the wall. She'd say 10 hits. And if your hand came off before the 10th hit, then you start all over again and put your hands back on the wall. Yeah, I can't do that shit, man. That's why people wondering why I'm fucked up now.
Wow, we're getting to a psychology episode of What's Up, Falcons So Cute. What was she hitting you with?
Like a belt extension cord, whatever. Whatever she thought I deserved at the moment. That was the thing. But she didn't tell my little sister too, though, and that was the hardest part to watch.
Yeah. Say what, Aries?
A coat hanger, a drumstick, a shoe. I got hit with everything known to man. A race car track. I hated those race car tracks after that. I did a whole set away.
I think the only thing I got hit with was a switch in the belt. But, man, I have some cousins, and, and their mother and their father are really deep, religious, Baptist, old school.
South Kakalaki.
No, they're in Florida. And I'll never forget this. I was real young, man, and I was hanging out with my cousin, and his older brothers and sisters got in trouble for something. So we were like, oh, they're getting the beat. Let's go watch it. So we peeped around the corner. They had them sprawled out on their stomachs, hands and stuff out, and was like whipping them on the back like slavery shit. I was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's how we got our ass whoopers. The back, the butt, the back of the thighs, wherever they could hit, that's where it landed. And they didn't care about making sure it hit you on the butt every time.
Yeah, and that's crazy how that carries on from that,
Now all that stopped. You do that nowadays, man, you end up in jail. But that's why these kids are so damn bad nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it. I have a story about that, but we can save it for a different time, though.
All right.
It's crazy.
It's up to you, man. But
if y'all want to hear it, I don't mind.
Hey, man,
go ahead. It's still early.
We had taken my daughter to the children's hospital in LA because she was supposed to have the operation done on her feet, because for a long time she walked on her tippy toes.
Right.
So, and my son was maybe, I want to say like 18 months, 2 years old at the time. No, actually he wasn't. He had been like 18 months, and because he was still wearing his Pampers. Mm-hmm. So he was acting up. So I took him outside, and I gave him a little. I didn't beat him or like spank him. I just gave him a little tap on the butt, because he's so young, he'll understand what I mean. Give him a little tap on the butt. Next thing I know, I'm getting pulled into the principal's office almost, like, what? And they had to ask each and every one of my kids, do I beat them, or do how often do they get whoopings? And it was crazy. I had to go through a whole spiel. Like, no.
Yeah. That's how it goes now, man.
Like first of all, you're not going to tell me how I raised my child.
Right.
And second of all, I hit him on the butt where he's wearing a freaking diaper, so it's not going to hurt him.
Right.
But he understands what I mean.
Right. That's crazy, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, all state laws pretty much across the state, across the nation, you can hit a child. You can spank a child still to this day. But it has to be by hand, it has to be on the butt. But you let somebody find out you hit your kid with a belt. Oh yeah. Oh man. Those people you said you were talking to, Aries, they could take your ass to jail, man. It's just crazy now how things have changed.
They threatened of sending social services to my house to do a welfare check.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's how it is nowadays. You just can't do it. Things have changed. Yeah. These kids are lucky.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fight me. Ain't nobody taking my kids, regardless. You're gonna have to fight me.
They will.
They better bring a whole lot of cops.
But all right, man. I hear you.
Bring a whole lot of cops.
All right, man. Well, let's start wrapping this episode up. Like I'm gonna get in trouble. But
Aries' kids are grown now. Defects, relax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She had the surgery and she's done. She's back walking on her feet again. So she's 21 and my oldest is 25.
All right.
Well, man. Aries got him out the house. That's how you do it.
Indeed.
My youngest turns 12 in 48 hours, and I'm like, come on, 5 more years, we can do it, baby.
Yeah, I've got 4. I got 4.5 more years. But this one's gone.
But you feel a certain way, Aries, as a parent when they start growing up and leaving? Did you cry the first time the first one moved out?
Hell no, I helped them.
That's my mentality. I think my wife would be crying. I think my mentality might be like, you take the PlayStation? Come on, little nigga, let's go.
Hey, I'll see you Thanksgiving, Easter and Christmas.
He had his bags packed in the car, had the car running ready.
Right. You ready?
Well, I'm dropping you off. Let's go.
Yeah, he moved up north. He's in Seattle now. He's a longshoreman, so I mean,
All right.
He's doing good. Engaged, all that good stuff.
Good, man. Staying out of trouble out there because it's crazy up there, according to the news.
Man, they said they've been rioting out there ever since the riots first started. They're like on night number 70. I'm like, what the hell are they still? I'm like, man, Portland and Seattle, man. God bless you.
Yeah, they're in it to win it. But all right, man, we're gonna start wrapping this episode up. And Q, if you can do it fast, man. So what's up with Hooters and Sammy Socialite?
Girl, please.
Man, I don't know why you're trying to put me on the spot. I don't know.
I thought you wanted to talk about it. We don't have to.
I just thought it was weird. Yeah, I just thought it was weird that Sammy Socialite went to Hooters. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe JR Crickets was closed. I don't know.
But I don't know. He was acting.
That's all.
Al said he was. I think Al sent the tweet and said that Sammy's gotten hard.
The video, he was mad because the bill came and it was $60, and his friends were like, "Man, you got a $60 bill?" And he was like, "If I'm gonna spend $60 on wings, I'm gonna spend $60 on wings." And the funny thing about it was he looked like a little bit overweight since the last time we saw him. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this dude probably don't need to be eating wings right now, but.
Hey, in 1 year, I $60 on this shit. I don't give a fuck. Let me goddamn spend my money and have fun. I don't go to a place to just be cordial. You're asking a fuck, bitch.
And the fact that at Hooters was surprising, but
hey, they got good wings.
I guess that's where his friends wanted to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
his friend recording looked like he didn't want to be there either, though. I'll say that.
I don't want to be at Hooters. Let's go to Bananas. But
actually,
you silly.
Say what, Aries?
I read one of the comments on why he was going off like that.
What did you say?
Let me see here. He said basically said that he was too loud and was taking an inappropriate topic, was talking about an inappropriate topic. So they tried to kick them out. And this is from his mouth.
I wonder what that topic was about.
Could that be cordial?
I can understand why they want to kick a gay man out of Hooters. Makes sense.
You ain't spending no money, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here.
I don't give a fuck.
The waitress came up to you and you talking about, ooh, fish.
Wow. All right, on that note, we got to wrap it up. And, shouts out to Sammy Show Social Live. We want you back on the show, man. See what you've been up to. Catch up with Sammy. But I want to...
Big Lotto.
Exactly.
You think after the last 2 minutes of conversation that dude's actually coming on this show?
Hey, Sammy ain't scared.
Okay, we'll wait for Santa Claus to show up at your house too.
You done put some weight on him, but he ain't scared at all. But I want to thank everybody for checking out our summer camp show, and it was a good one.
Oh yeah, Rock.
Yo,
I saw the first part of that video with Sammy, and what you didn't see is he put a drumstick in his mouth. He sucked that bone and pulled it right out, and it came out with nothing on it.
You.
There was no meat on that bone, Rock. I'm trying to tell you, he sucked the meat out the bone now.
You. And on that note, we're going to wrap this episode up. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter. And we're on...
Okay. Oops, my bad. It's the wrong button.
Falcons.com. We're exclusively over at Armchair All-American.
I'm back.
Rock, the bone had no meat when he pulled it out of his mouth. It was a drumstick.
Oh my god.
We're wrapping this up because it's time to go. And I want to thank you fellas for hanging in there. Aries.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure to be here, man. I look forward to these shows.
And hey, and invite your friend Big Pun City. I seen
Pun City, man. Shout out. What's going on with you?
Yeah, he's been giving us a lot of love on Twitter, so we appreciate that. So anytime he wants to come on the show, just let us know. We'd love to hear your perspective, man. And keeping it sexy is not here. Hopefully he'll make it the next time. I know it's hard up there at the Dollar Tree, but
no man. Don't forget to thank me.
And thank Q as always, my main man Q in the house. And what?
Rock.
What?
There was no bone. There's no meat on the drumstick, though.
I'm not. No comment. I'm not even gonna say nothing about that because you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get attacked on Twitter.
Right.
I'm never eating wings with this dude.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, if that is it, we will wrap this up and see y'all next week.
He might feel some kind of way.
No meat on the drumsticks, right? I'm trying to tell you. He sucked the bone dry.
Don't like the meat, but he sure likes the bone, huh?
I'm done. I'm weak. Oh, I'm weak.
All right, fellas. I will holler at y'all next time.
All right.
Peace.
Could that be cordial?
Check out the What's Up Falcons podcast exclusively at armchairallamericans.com. Subscribe to the What's Up Falcons podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud. Listen to the What's Up Falcons podcast at whatsupfalcons.com.